Murray and Danny the singer. Hey, Danny. How is everyone today? I just had our friend Hulk 076, Joe, up. He's getting in the reps. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Uh, Familiar with Joe? He's also like at 80 pounds doing burpees. Pretty incredible. Great guy. He might be in later. You never know. I'm going to bring up the dashboard so I can read the comments better. See if anyone else pops in for the day, for the evening. We're going to chat for about an hour. I just did some breath work with a friend. We might be doing something else today if anyone wants. Danny said I did some great meditation. That's awesome, Danny. What Hey Solomon, what particular kind of meditation did you do? We're starting early with the peas. I'm making my peace with the peas. Has anyone ever heard of the VOOL breath? VOOL. And we might throw in a wow. It's not really a pranayama. It's more of a somatic technique. Kat says, hello, listening from work. It's Friday. Man, you gotta love when the Friday's on a Monday, you know? And then you said, what did you say? You had 3 days off? Marie says, peas. Give peas a chance. Never. It'll never happen. So, because our friend Kat is at work, I don't think she'll be able to do the hey Skeeter. Skeeter says, everyone cheers, Brother Yogi. Hey Skeeter, my friend, how are you? Kat says 3 days. That's awesome. Hey Toy Pups. This is the amazing energetic Joshua. Hello everyone here. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see you, Joshua. Reese says, just redoing my nails and making them purple. Man, that was quick. You just got them done yesterday, right? Like done. Thank you, Joshua. Toy Pup says, saying hi, roll your watch. I have a somatic technique for Toy Pups. Again, it's called the VOO breath. Joshua says, you're welcome. Oh, you change them every day, huh? Milka does, I think she does about once a month, maybe sometimes a little more. She definitely loves getting her nails done. Speaking of Milka, my stepchild, was her birthday yesterday. Hey, Sniper. Sniper says, greetings, Eric. 16 pages into a mind-blowing read. The Oria Linda book from a manuscript of the 13th century. What's the topic? I don't think Marie really likes peas. I think she's just doing this to torment me. I don't think she really does. Thank you, Joshua. Happy birthday to her. Don't even want to tell you guys how old she is. Hey, Jody, welcome back. Yeah, okay, my friend, it's nice to see you. So if we get enough people and we get anyone interested, it can guide you all through the VOO breath. It's a VOO and a wow. Maybe we'll do it 5 times. It's weird, but hey, you guys have been coming here for a bit, right? Some of you, you know it's going to get weird. It has to. It's supposed to. Jody says, thank you. As my salutation with our friend Cat and Jack, Nama Weird. God, I appreciate the weirdness. Sniper and I have talked about this. Weird being a Germanic word. Laradux says something about idiots being rewarded. So, hey, let me ask you a question, Laradux. Your best friend in the world, your baby sister, would you ever call her an idiot? My guess is you're going to say no. Of course not, because you care about them. Care for yourself the same way that you care for your best friend, the same way you care for your sister. Jody says, so what do you do, Yogi? This is it, Jody. I am a full-time YouTuber. Officially, I'm a meditation teacher, breathwork coach, but I'm lousy at it. I'm a great teacher, if I don't mind saying so myself. Um, but I don't charge people because I feel like it's a gift, and these are troubling times for a lot of us. So I want to give it away. So I basically come here and YouTube it up. Dardak says I'm an idiot because I made a horrible mistake earlier, but who hasn't? Who hasn't made a horrible mistake? Hey, Laradox, if I came on your channel when you were doing a live stream and I said, Laradox, I'm an idiot, I made a mistake, you would be the first person to offer me friendship, offer me comfort. You would say you shouldn't talk to yourself that way. And I agree with you. You and I both practice forgiveness in our own ways. If you feel you made a mistake, forgive yourself. True forgiveness is coming back to the present moment. In this present moment, you haven't made a single mistake in this moment. Course in Miracles, my favorite line says, the one holy true thing that one can say about the past is that it's not here. The past isn't here. You have not made a mistake this entire live stream. You haven't made a mistake this very moment. You're mistake free, my friend. Absolutely perfect right now, who you are in this moment. Oh, wow. Hey, the only good thing I did was become a member. You did become a member. Thank you so much, my friend. That's awesome. I hope you find one good thing that you like on the channel, on the members channel. Let's see. Danny says, howdy, Jody. Toy Pup says, Marie, Danny, and Danny the Stinger. Danny says, sub to you, Jody. Again, Laradex, that's very much appreciated, my friend. You and I go way back together. Let's see. Hey, Michael. Michael says, say, Yogi, sorry I'm late. Just got back from the store. Hey, how much snow did you get? Sniper says, the date we must start from the year 2056 of our era, when Hito over Linda made the copy, in which he says that it was 349 years after Atlanta was sunk. The disappearance of the old land, Atland. Atland was sunk. Adlan. Interesting. So Pep says Skits. Is our friend Skits here? So Pep says Squirrel Sniper. Jody's waving at Danny. Marie has to go. Take care. Thanks for hanging out, Marie. Laradox says, earlier I was saying that I made a mistake. I realized that I never tell you something enough, Yogi. What's that, my friend? Danny has subbed to Laradox. Awesome. I hope you guys return the favor and sub to Danny. Sub to everyone. Michael, Toy Pups, of course. Michael says, hey, Toy Pups. I'm muted, but I'll rewatch. Gotcha. Danny says, Laradox left a reply. Toy Pup says, love, namaste to you. So how do I get subs? I ask. We go to your page and just click on the subscriber button. Or how do you sub? How do you sub people here? That's a good question. I tell you what. Let's make you a mod while you're here. We'll see if it sticks. So now for this discussion for tonight, you're a moderator. Usually I like to wait until I know people a little bit. This is your second time visiting. You've been super polite, friendly, uh, asking great questions. So now as a moderator, you can click on anyone else. If you click on the name, you'll have the option of visiting the channel. You visit the channel, hit the subscribe button. Joshua says, Slow Toy Pups. Laradox says, I'll do anything to support you. Laradox, you always have. From day one. We don't always agree on everything that we talk about, but to me personally, you've always been a friend. You've always been polite. Cypher says the difference of Atlantis, the position of which was only known as somewhere far beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the disappearance of Atlantis. I've heard different locations for where that might have been. Cypher says, hey, Toy Pups. Joshua says, hello to Toy Pups. And let's see. Joshua says, Zeradox, what happened to your content? Let's see. Jody says, I see you enjoy reading. I see you have a lot of books. I do have a lot of books, and I do enjoy reading. Yeah, always have. Both my parents were school teachers. I was extremely unsuccessful in school, in every aspect of school. Even lunch. If they graded you in lunch, I would have gotten an F. I would have gotten a D in lunch. The only thing I was good at was football practice. I wasn't good at football playing, but I was good at football practice. But anyway, I love reading, and that was my salvation through school. The only thing that got me going. Stephen says, hi, Jody. I love reading, but usually books before 1930s. Michael's only 17 subscribers from the big 500. Hey, anyone here not subscribed to Michael? Hey, Jamie. Jamie, how are you? Jody says, well, I enjoy reading. What do you like to read, Jody? Stephen says this book was written over 200 years from the same family, 4 generations. Wow. 4 generations. Michael says, some say Atlantis could be hidden underneath the ice of Antarctica. What do you think, Michael? Jody says, how's everyone's day going? How's your day going, Jody? Joshua says, hello, Jody. Jamie says, Yogi, I'm good, thank you. You? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Still feeling pretty good from getting in a session with Jace yesterday. Let's see. Jody has subscribed to Danny. Awesome. Joshua says hello to Jamie. Jody sends love to Jamie. Stephen says from 1280 to 1480, they live in a land called Friesland. That's seen on some 15th century maps, but not on any current maps. Where do you think that was? Jody enjoys history. I like history too. I like science quite a bit. I love reading about quantum physics, and I understand little of it, very little of it, and I don't retain much of it. But when I'm reading it, I keep thinking, this just feels right. This feels like it's an apt description. Michael says, I don't buy it unless I can poke it with a stick. or wag it with a spoon. That's my philosophy. Give me a second, guys. Cypher says, Michael, the Atlanteans fought with Troys. They weren't as ancient as we've been taught. Me too, Jody. Absolutely love nature. I got quite a few nature books on the back. That's the other aspect of my channel, is doing nature shorts. Michael says, yep, I've heard about that as well, Sniper. That's the first I've heard about that. Let's see, we got 10 people, 12 thumbs up. Much appreciated, guys. We'll talk for a little bit more and then see if anyone wants to do some very weird breath work. Judy says, mostly watching the outdoors on YouTube. That is an entirely excellent way to spend time, if you ask me. Can't go wrong with that. You know, studies have shown, they actually call it the Mother Teresa effect, because they've done studies that even if you're not Christian, even if you're not Catholic, even if you've never heard of who Mother Teresa was, if someone held up a picture of Mother Teresa, your blood pressure would drop, your heart rate would lower, your stress levels would decrease. You would start going into alpha brainwave state just from looking at a picture. Same with Gandhi, same with Jesus, same with Buddha. If you look at a picture of someone less lovable than Mother Teresa, the opposite effect. Deborah says, your first sub, Jody69. So anyway, back to nature. I talk quite a bit about being in nature. When you go out in nature, the fractal patterns naturally occurring in nature, self-replicating patterns. They're found in clouds, in a blade of grass, in a leaf, in a squirrel's tail. They are found in flowers and petals, and we're immersed in them. They have an immediate effect as soon as your eyes start to register, and you begin to enter a light state of meditation, the alpha brainwave state, which is the state of creativity and inspiration, just by being in nature, which is good news for people who get to be out in nature. But not everyone has that opportunity. But you can get the same effect looking out a window. And you can get the same effect looking at videos of nature on YouTube. Imagine that. So, Jody, when you're watching outdoor videos on YouTube, you're actually entering a light meditative state that leads to inspiration and greater creativity, as well as lowering your stress. Judy says, I'm working on that squirrel. I study a lot. Hey, you ever think of what kind of content you might want to do? Hey, Tim. Our good friend Tim Winsor is here. Says, sup, brother Yogi. Everyone in the chat. Nice to see you. False North says, I went to a frozen lake today. Were you ice fishing? Judy says, thanks for the support. Absolutely. When you decide you want to start doing content, you don't have to. You know, some people go on YouTube just to support others, as our friend Tim Winsor, who has very, very little content, and he's working on getting 1,000 subs. But man, he supports everyone. He's a huge supporter of people. No, sightseeing. So what kind of sights did you see, North? Jody says, false, I subscribe. Nice, guys. I really appreciate you making connections. Jody has subscribed to Tim. Tim has a goal. He wants to get, before he starts doing actual content. Tim, I don't know if I ever asked you, when you decide to do content, what do you think you'd like to do? But before he does content, he wants to hit 1,000 subs. He is on his way. What are you up to now, Tim? Last I saw, you were at 7 something. See if you've gone up. You have 852. Amazing. $852 with no content. Tim says I haven't included it. Yep, 852. North says beautiful white frozen lake, as far as I can see. Wow. Hey, was it windy? There's something that goes straight to the soul when you hear wind going across a frozen lake. Jody says, not sure, thinking about modeling. Nice. Hey, Selma. Welcome back, my friend. Sampa says, Michael, did you know the states of Machu Picchu are identical with the buried statues of Easter Island? I have read something about that. Joshua says hello to Selma. So what's new with you, Joshua? Someone says hi to Tim. Jody's waving at Selma. North says, not too bad, just a little. That's such an amazing sound. The wind sweeping across the frozen lake. Someone says hi to Joshua. Joshua says, Jody, if you need any pointers on modeling, I used to be a model. Awesome. I didn't know that. The amazing, energetic Joshua never ceases to surprise or to amaze. Hey, Jody, you will really like the amazing, energetic Joshua's channel. You will be entertained and astounded. Astounded. Or was it astounded? Astounded, right? If I keep saying it, I'll keep getting it wrong. Someone says he apologized to me. Good. You deserve the apology. I'm glad you're happy, Selma. North says I actually posted the video, Yogi. If you have time to check it out, I will check it out. Definitely. I'm going to bring your channel up now so that I remember. Where there it is. So yeah, it was alive. Wow. False North is live, and I see that lake. Hey, is everyone here subscribed to our friend False North? Selma's busy with boyfriend Harrison. Well, that's good. Spend some time now that everything is back to normal with you guys. Joshua says I'm having a new content soon. I have a fun screencast tonight. Awesome. I told you how early I get up in the morning. Early, really early. But I don't come online till usually maybe 3:40 or so, sometimes 3:30, depending on if I get up a little earlier. Laradox is back. Welcome back, Laradox. We're just connecting different channels. Oh, Joshua was asking what happened to your content, Laradox. Anyway, so yeah, 3:30, 3:40. I have my computer on. I get ready to do some writing. Uh, put up YouTube, but I don't normally do much. I want to put up some channels that I support. Your channel, whenever you got a restream on, always comes up, and I always appreciate what I see. It's a great way to start my morning. A little bit of that energy comes my way. I'm bringing your channel up here. I like the frog. Or is it a toad? I Hey Selma, I'm gonna wait a little bit before I do some live streaming. How about you come on this evening or at the end and help us say goodbye to everyone? Hey Pokemon. Judy says false north. Do you do paranormal? He does. So what made you decide not to do any more take your content down, there ducks? Never mind. It's not my business. If you wanna share, that's fine. But yeah, it's not my business. How are you, Pokemon? False says just beforehand, do I swear sometimes? Hope I don't offend anyone in my videos. Nah, thanks for the heads up, but Sniper says, greetings, False North. May I ask if you have heard Dicey and Die? Pretty sure I pronounced that wrong. How do I know? Because I'm pretty sure I pronounce almost everything wrong. Sniper says, I will come up quickly before I go. Okay. Joshua says, False North, new connection now. I watched a short video, but I'll watch more later. Yeah, he's got a brand new live stream he put up. Hey, Selma, I'm gonna I'm not gonna do any co-streaming for just a little bit. Sorry, my friend. I just want to make sure that everyone is connecting. And I want a chance to connect with people too. Sometimes when I do the co-streaming, I start losing track of the reason why I'm doing live streams, which is to connect with people in the chat. Not very good. North says, no, I haven't. Sorry, guys. Joshua said, thanks, Yogi, for the words. You're welcome. And thank you, Joshua. You know, you're a good example of what YouTube is for, in my opinion. YouTube's for everyone, for whatever you want to put out there. Make it your own. And that's what Joshua does. He completely makes it his own. There's no other channel on YouTube like Joshua. Sorry, guys. One of my cats is being very insistent that I pay some attention to her. Dark says, oh, I don't want to say the name right now, but I started another YouTuber channel, posted funny clips that has a lot of subs now. Awesome. But yeah, this channel is dead. Hey, Selma, we're going to wait just a little bit. Actually, I'm not even sure we're going to do any. But, like, if you're still here when we shut things down, enjoy spending your time with your boyfriend, Selma. So I'm glad you're having fun. Well, hey, good luck with your new endeavor, Laradox. Let's see. Sniper says a cold tar dye. originally used in infrared sensations photographic plates. This dye is rumored to be banned by the U.S. government, allegedly due to paranormal properties. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if Michael's heard of that. Laradox says, Squirrel Sniper is a walking Google. Specs is lurking. Hey, Specs. Hey, Specs, if you're lurking in a little bit and you want to do a, or if you want, you can even, ouch, sorry. My cat just sunk her claws right in my leg. Just to get attention, just to say hi. Judy says, where are you from, Yogi? I am originally from Pennsylvania, but I grew up and now presently live in Maryland. Yeah, I don't have much experience with this. It's called the VU breath. Although we're also going to throw in some wows, some VUs and some wows. And it is to bring us into the parasympathetic, the rest and digest state, very restorative. It tones the vagal nerve to deeply, deeply, deeply relax us, decrease anxiety and stress, and make us feel comfortable at home within our body. We'll combine it with putting the hand here, other hand here, and you can switch whatever, and just moving. You're basically hugging yourself and caressing yourself. And then you do the breath. It's pretty cool. And it's weird. I agree. Laradox says Yogi is the weirdest person ever. But it's not like you just found that out. It's not like you didn't know that the very first conversation we ever had. Judy says, I'm from Scotland. Nice. We got a couple friends from Scotland here. Ruth says, oh, from PA as well, Yogi. We're at in PA. I was born in Western PA. I was born outside of Pittsburgh. I was born in McKeesport. But my dad's family, my mom's side came from Westmoreland County, but my dad was way up north, Sullivan County. Pioneers. They actually moved up there in the early 1700s, mid 1700s. Grandfather was the forest ranger up there. He helped establish World's End State Park. They got a plaque, a memorial, High Knob Mountain. Sweating and Smiling says, Falk North, I subscribed. Awesome. Hey, Sweating, how are you? Hey, what were you working on today, Sweating? Selma says, I love you guys. We love you too, Selma. Joshua says, thanks, Yogi. Absolutely. Joshua, I always try to let people know how much I appreciate them and what they do. And there is a lot, my friend, that I appreciate about you. Joshua says, bye, everyone. Take care, my friend. Sniper says, False North, can you now buy glasses? Maybe worth placing over your camera lens. I'm in West Pittston. Man, I love Pennsylvania. I went to live up there on a cousin's farm when I was 15, which was awesome as well as pretty awful at the same time. Michael says, well, I got news. I'm kind of nervous, but Fever Dreams Animations told me that they'd email a script of some lines that they want me to record a sample of. Awesome. Excellent news. So you may be hearing Michael in animation form sometime soon. Laradox says, interesting. Laradox says, Pennsylvania is a beautiful state. Yeah, it is a beautiful state. Absolutely. Hey, but so is where you're from. Laradox says, support everyone and your religion. Laradox says, is fine. Jesus says to love, accept everyone as Jesus, and the very one who accepts you accepts it. Nice, Laradox. I recently just read a book, Marianne Williamson, called The Mystic Jesus. Yo estoy feliz. I'm more happy. How did my Spanish sound? Sniper says, False North, do you know the properties of the green beetle shell? It's the reason why Egyptians worship the scarabs. I hadn't heard that before. We got some love from Toy Pups. Quentin says, no fixing anything today, just shoveling snow, 7 inches. We got lucky. They said we might get up to 6, and we got less than an inch. My room feels like hell of a fire. That's not good. Someone says, oh my God, it's hot in my room. Woo wee. Judy says he's off from Scotland here. I don't think anyone here in the chat right now, but some of our friends. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Judy says okay. Nobody says hello from Australia. Nice. We have a couple friends from Australia too. It is. Is it late for you or is it early for you? Never actually get that straight. Someone says, I'm happy to see you, Mom. Yep, she says she's going to be, she'll be lurking. Let's see. Michael says, all we got was snow flurries this time, but it's supposed to drop 5 degrees tomorrow night. It's going to be cold everywhere, at least on the east. New Orleans is getting snow. New Orleans might get up to 6 inches of snow. And Florida is going to have a cold snap. We're going to be, I think, tomorrow a high of 19 degrees, and by Wednesday it might be as low as like 9 or 10. Let's see. Our breath rail says, "Hi, Jody from Scotland." Airdoc says, "You'll get it really ain't that big of a deal, but I'd like to connect to a few people, but me not having mod won't allow me to do so." All right, Laradox. You and I have been around the block a few times. There you go, my friend. I guess if I can be confident, I can trust Laradox. Someone says, Michael, it's amazing. Nobody says, it's 9:04. I'm from Queensland, and it's Tuesday. How are things on Tuesday, my friend? Hopefully a little brighter than they are on Monday. Sniper says, greetings, nobody. Laradox says, we got out-of-towners in the chat. Yeah, we do occasionally. I've been really lucky with some of the people coming in. Greetings, nobody sounds funny. Toy Pup sends some love. We get a Scottish greeting. Nobody says so to Sniper. And a squirrel and a Laradox. Laradox says, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. Someone says, I gotta go. My boyfriend Harrison, boyfriend's house. Enjoy. Have a good time, Selma. Toy Pup says, Puppy Pack Attack. Let's like the live, share the live, guys. Thank you, my friend. How are we doing with likes? We got 18. That ain't too bad. Let's say Laradox says, Yogi, we have the best relationship, and you know it. I'll be honest with you, Laradox. I've always liked you. And again, as I mentioned, we don't always agree, but we don't always have to agree. Even though it might seem ups and downs, my as I said, you've always been welcome here. I've always considered you a friend. Shout out to Toy Pups, says Soma. Absolutely, shout out to Toy Pups. Stephen says, greetings to our bro Rail. Good to see you, sir. Super Sat Gems, let's make it rain. Jules. Speaking of which, if you are in America and you are vertical on your phone, you can buy jewels here if you want, and you can drop them in other places. Someone says, "Wish me luck. I'm scared." Don't be scared, Selma. Just be yourself. Hey, Cordelia, how are you? Cordelia, Labs TV. Nice to see you. Selma loves a boyfriend. I know you do. Cordelia is waving at everyone. Says hi to Selma. Dardock says, Yogi, I'm 17 and approaching 18. My aunt and only family, besides me, now 7-year-old sister, is living with me. My aunt is getting old. I'm glad that your aunt has you, though, Dardox. When she dies, they'll inherit her houses. Yeah, you've mentioned before that that you're not rich, but your aunt is rich. Hey, Alana, how are you? Alana says, hi, my friend. How are you doing today? I am doing good. How are you? How's the baby? Video is waving at Lara. Skeeter says, I'm back, brother. Thank you, Skeeter. Someone says hi to Cordelia. Cordelia is waving at Alana. Theodoc says, and well, she is well off, but I never had much money. She bought me a Tesla. Yeah, you mentioned that too. I'll be honest with you. I think a Tesla might be the last car I'd ever want. I'll be honest with you. I've only want one car. And don't laugh at me. I've mentioned this before. Subaru Outback. I had one for about 10 plus years. Absolutely loved it. Wish I still had it. Let's see. Laradox is going to inherit money. Alana says, my uncle just passed away. I'm sorry, Alana. Prayers to you, my friend. Prayers to you. Prayers to your family. Cordio is waving at Skeeter. Alana says, good. North says, hey to Skeeter. And someone says, I will see you later or tomorrow. I don't know how long we're staying at my boyfriend Harrison's house, boyfriend's house. Just relax and have fun, Selma. We'll be thinking of you. Alana says the baby is doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Cordelia is waving at Jody and sending some love. Thank you, Cordelia. Lordock says, I may inherit money, but I'll never look at myself as rich. Maybe rich in spirit, my friend. Lordock says, I hate Teslas. I don't know much about them. I don't know. Just not a car for me. Skeeter sending some love to Cordelia. I know that sounds weird. It doesn't sound weird to me. I know that you're a Christian and that spirit is more important to you. Hey guys, are you connected with Cordelia? Cordelia, I apologize. You and I are subscribed. You should have been a moderator by now to make it easier for people to reach out to you. Michael says, as long as Fever Dreams animation just wants me to use my normal voice, I'm fine. No one needs to hear my old guy impression. Hey, I'm a little concerned. Does your old guy impression sound anything like me? Does your old guy impression sound like me shaking a spoon at someone? Alana says, thanks. You're welcome, my friend. There says I like Toyota, Tacums. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Sniper says, why the change, Laradox? Skeeter says, false. Laradox says, what do you mean, Sniper? Selma says, pray for me. Absolutely, Selma. Oh, you won't, Selma. Alana says, can we say some prayers for my uncle? Absolutely, my friend. Alana, prayers to your uncle. Prayers to you for your loss. I'm so sorry, my friend. Laradox says, my aunt likes Teslas. Michael says, I confused people at Walmart using that that voice before. I was like, deduce people price of this stuff. This crap is expensive. They looked around expecting an old dude, and they saw that it was me. Therodox says, yes, waving. Well, Selma, definitely don't die, my friend. We need you here. He also is going to sing. He's gonna keep people in line by wagging their finger. You know what? Selma, Toy Pups wagged her finger today. And as much as we love Toy Pups, she couldn't do it the same way you did it. Michael says, no, mine is more grumpy. I can work on my grumpiness. Therodox says, hi, Alana. Can we say some prayers? Alana says, thanks again. Yep. Alana, I generally pray in my heart silently, and we are definitely sending prayers to your uncle. Therodox says, I'll pray. Awesome, Therodox. Thank you. Here you go. I'm going to read Selma's prayer. Alana, dear Lord, keep Alana's uncle safe and sound. Amen. Thank you, Selma. Just a yogi in his burpees doing basement says hi. Why does that name sound so familiar? Have we met somewhere? Therodox says, it's. Lana says, I have a you. Therodox says, I'm cold. That's not good. Someone says, you're welcome. Michael says, just sub Therodox. Nice, guys. Someone says, I think it was Joshua. I think that was Joshua's. Or, I don't know. Maybe it really is me. I do some weird stuff sometimes. Everyone has said it so far. Even Therodox says Yogi's pretty weird. Who knows? Therodox says, okay, mystery, right at you, buddy. Awesome, guys. Therodox drops the link for Michael. Michael's an awesome channel. Michael says, ugh, not again. There can only be one yogi. Time to Highlander him with your spoon. I am prepared. And there can be only, well, you know what, though? I can't even say it. There can be more than one. I'm not special enough just to be one. Therodox is subbed. Selma says, Yoga, you're not weird. I'm pretty weird, Selma. All right. I'm going to have Selma come up just for a minute. I have a golden Dodge. It's a dog. Nice. Hey, Selma.
Hi. Before I go to my boyfriend's boy's friend's house, I don't know if he's saying boys or girls. I don't know. I'm scared.
No need to be scared. He's your boyfriend. You wouldn't be with him. You wouldn't have decided to go back to him if you didn't think he was worth giving another chance. So put the fear aside and spend time with him. If it's not right, you can always go home.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
So we know.
Highlander.
You know that we got you back. You know that we care about you.
Lodax. I'm 21 years old. My birthday is April 11th.
And for anyone who has doubts that Selma is 21 years old, her father has come online and talked with me and said Selma is 21. Not only that, but Selma made me sing happy birthday to him the other day. And no one sang with me. I sang it all by myself. I thought, well, Selma's going to sing with me. Hey, Hawk. My friend Joe is here. So, yeah, we have a policy 21 to come on the live stream. I make exceptions. Sorry, I didn't mean to be wagging the spoon at you guys. I blame it on Michael.
You You in trouble, Michael?
I do. I blame it on Michael. You know, if you're 17, if you're 18, and you got your a parent or a guardian, we can make that exception.
Either I will leave my boyfriend Harrison or I will die for good because I'm scared that he's gonna react like 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 you have to take a chance what
This
what
is
he's
true.
what he's what he's doing. Like like you can spy on him or do crazy stuff with him or to see what he's doing or he will be with the guys or
Right.
boys.
This is true. Hey, so Selma, are you gonna be? Hey, Skits, are you gonna? When are you gonna leave for your go to your boyfriend's house?
Um we're gonna watch the game.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk in the chat for maybe another 15 minutes, and then we'll wrap things up to say goodnight. If you're still here, do you want to come up and sing a song?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna dive back in the chat.
okay.
Thanks for coming up.
You are. Bye guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Skits, my friend, how are you? What's the inspiration for this week, Skits? Laradox says I'm 18, February 12th. Hey, Laradox, it's coming up on a year since you and I have been friends. I don't know the exact month, but I think it might have been in February. Michael says, yes, it is, Laradox. Crazy how time flies. Laradox says I was 16 when I met you, Yogi. 16 and a half. Said I was 15 because I was lying about my age. I remember. Hey, Leo. Man, Leo, you put in some big work today. Awesome. How you doing, Leo? Sniper says, time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. They do. I'm having some fruit fly issues right now. Laradox says, Yogi, you're such a kind, nice person to everyone. Such a kind soul. Thank you, Laradox. But that's because you haven't seen me with my spoon. That changes everything. This is the spoon of vengeance. The spoon of. Let's leave it at vengeance. The spoon of vengeance. Hand carved by our friend Michael in the chat. Mysteries Untold. Michael Burkeen. Hand carved by Michael. Hey, Danny. Danny's saying hi to everyone. How are you, my friend? Danny, how much snow did you get? Someone says, "Hello, Danny." Laradox says, Yogi, out of everyone you've ever met online, I am a most memorial person. You know what? I'm not going to argue that. For sure. I definitely could not forget you. And I've enjoyed our conversations. Skid says, my inspiration for this week is a conversation I was having over in Jamie's live stream. I think I should make it a reminder. What we have isn't what we see, if that makes sense. What we have isn't what we see. I'm going to have to think about that, Skits. Spoon of Harrison? Only if need be. Leo says, thank you, Brother Yogi. Showed up and showed out for sure. It was a great session. Yeah, I saw I missed you live, but I did catch the replay. Just so Yogi doing burpees in his basement says, your spoon? You know what? This is true. And that was redundant. How can I say just a Yogi in his burpee said your spoon? So I actually said it what, like 4 times now? Danny says Skeeter, Mysteries Untold, Michael, Sniper, everyone gets a wave. Danny greets everyone, guys. And every so often, we get served a cup of coffee from Danny. If he thinks we need it. Michael says, hey, Danny. Laradox says, bruh. That might be the only time I've ever said "brah" on my YouTube channel. I know Skits is going to have something to say about me saying "brah." Skits says, "Sorry, I'm talking about material things and comfort and stuff. Nothing wrong with that." Just remember, in the end, it's not what counts. In the end, it's not going to be what you hold on to. Hey, Global. Global, how are you? Jody says, I'm back. Welcome back, Jody. Laradox says, what does it mean, you're a spoon? Then a goofy smirk. Are my smirks goofy? I always thought my smirks were sophisticated. Brian says, hey, Brian. Brian says, Skits, Brendan, hello, hello. Yeah, this was hand carved by Michael. Global says, yo, everyone. Hey, guys, you connected with Follow Me Global? Let's see. Michael says, hey to Skits. Sweating a smile and says, Yogi said spoon. Yogi said spoon. It did say spoon. You guys are cracking me up tonight. Global says 360 subscribers now. Awesome. Way to go. Let's see if we can get you a few more. Yogi Laradox says the fake Yogi is creepy. I missed what he said. Let's see. Michael says, I got you back, Toy Pups. And Yogi, I got you back. Appreciate that. Brian says, still crazy, but good. From the snow. Joe says, I missed the first live, but we'll watch it later. Yeah, basically, we're just chit-chatting tonight. I'm waiting to see if anyone might be interested in doing that the VU Woe breath with a little self-hug. If anyone comes in and says, hey, we're a bit agitated, we're a bit anxious, that we need a little bit of help. We all do from time to time. Double tapped. It says the inspiration for my song was going to be a reminder that material objects and comforts aren't what are important, but love and connection. That sounds like the Skits message that I know for sure. Let's see. Someone says, Puppy Mommy, I love you. Semper says, Didi, a big fan. Unfortunately, we'll have to make yet another account. Let's see. Let me catch up here. Spoon of farts. Never. Not with this spoon. Toy Pup says, Skits, you are a very talented superstar. Hey, Skits, Toy Pups and I were talking about you. I had a suggestion where I said, hey, let's make Skits famous. And Toy Pup said, man, I'm way ahead of you. Which she is. She's always way ahead of me. Brian says, creators concerned with our being, not having. That's my take, Skits. I'm with you on that, Brian. Hey, Therodox, are you connected with our friend Brian? Therodox says, Yogi, and Follow Me Global, by the way. If you guys connect with Follow Me Global, Yogi, when my aunt gives me all her money, I will donate right now. Oh, right now I can't afford it. Hey, you're a member of the channel. I mentioned this before. If you're here, if you leave one single comment, you are donating your attention to my channel, to my message, to me. That's enough. That's more than enough. You know what? Right now, there's someone who's not getting attention from anyone. I don't know who that person is, but we know there's someone out there who isn't. So that's a good thought. If you can give a little bit of attention, the greatest gift you can ever give anyone is a gift of attention. If you could give someone who seems like they could use it, do so. Please. You can make a huge difference. We go through life thinking, man, we don't matter. I'm not going to make a difference. That I've never discovered my dharma, my true purpose, that it needs to be something grand. What if your entire purpose was to hold the door open for an elderly lady? That alone, sorry, I keep I keep wagging my spoon at you guys. That alone would be worth it. Embraced by a Light, a book that was written, I think, back in the 80s. Betty Eady had a near death experience. Actually, it was more. She actually clinically died. She came back. She had a vision she shared of her time in heaven, and her life was in review. She met a homeless person and gave an act of charity. And when she died, she met that homeless person who said that his sole purpose to incarnate in this existence right now at that time was for her to be able to perform a single act of charity. And he was pleased that she did. I don't know if that's true or not. I like that thought. But hey, we can all do that. We can be the reason someone smiles today. Or we could be the reason just to make things better. Course in Miracles, teacher of God. When two people come together and realize, let me bring that up. Zerdak says, or Simon says, Zerdak says his sister's not getting half. Global says, got a few new vids up. Had TikTok call my wife phone and ask us to come off YouTube and upload dance vids. I was watching your dance vids. I commented on one or two just the other day. I'm going to read something real quick, guys. So, there might be some in the chat who disagree with this. Doesn't matter. I just find it beautiful. A teacher of God is anyone who chooses to be one. His qualifications consist solely in this: somehow, somewhere, he has made a deliberate choice in which he did not see his interest as apart from someone else's. Man, that floors me. I have read this for well over 30 years. I've been reading this longer than most of you guys have been alive, and never ceases to floor me. Somehow, somewhere, he has made a deliberate choice in which he did not see his interest as apart from someone else's. Do you know why I'm a student of A Course in Miracles? Because it asks you to be kind. That's it. To forgive, to be kind. To hold no judgments, to hold no grievances, to hold no resentments. And I don't know why some part of me very early on decided, yes, that's what I want. And that's all I want. I sort of think the more I can surrender to that, the more that I will actually be provided for from wherever provisions arrive from. The Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, founder of Transcendental Meditation, when he wanted to buy a college and turn it into an Ayurvedic institute in Fairfield, Iowa, of all places, not too far from our friend Poor Man's Gym, he was asked, were you ever going to get the money to buy a university? And he smiled and he laughed. He was called the Giggling Guru. And he said, from wherever it is right now, there is not a lack of money in the universe. Money is just, Sniper and I talk about this all the time. Money's currency. How can there be lack of energy? Everything is energy. So you want it? Ask for it from wherever it is right now. How easy is that? Burpee support. We get hashtag burpee support. Thank you guys. So that's all I want. I do want to be provided for. And it'll come from where it comes from. I don't know where that'll be. I hope, you know, professional live streaming YouTuber. I do not wish to be anything other than supported and support. Laradox says, see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey, Laradox, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for being a new member of the members channel. That was an unexpected surprise and much appreciated. All right. What were you guys talking about when I was babbling on about stuff? Hey, Marie. Marie's doing burpees in her basement. Marie was plotting and screaming about peas, mushy peas in her basement. Marie says, hey, Michael, they said $5 a video, Eric. So what's it going to be? Are you in? Does that mean you have to leave YouTube, though? See, everyone's saying, hi, Yogi, I know this is awkward subject, but I soon will not be a minor anymore. And I don't know the proper way to do with a woman. Yeah, that would probably be something to talk on a, definitely not on a live stream. It's a serious subject, though. Here's my thing. When you're in love, you figure it out. I think that is the best way to say it. When you're in love, you figure it out. And I'll add one more thing. You'll have fun figuring it out. Therodox says, I'm getting older. I need to know this stuff. You know what? Sometimes I wonder, though, do you need to know this stuff? Because I think, the more you learn, the less spontaneity you bring in the act of being in love. And honestly, making mistakes is where the fun is at. Because you figure things out. Fitness Colin says, follow me Global. I subscribed. Jody's waving. Skid says, hi to Marie. Laradox says, and you can know what's good is to a lot of people, you have their attention. That's true, Laradox. Michael says, Yogi, I have an idea. Instead of complimentos, you should make your own mints and call them compliments. I can hand them out. Just hand them out to people. Excellent idea. Excellent idea. Danny waves at Jody. See you, Laradox. I do not want any peas, ever. More burpee support. Thank you, my friend. Philip McLibbo says it's only AI. Yeah, but that mad real. It does look mad real. The thing is, the talent it took, the creativity, the inspiration, and talent it took to make that is what's amazing to me. Not everyone would have thought of something like that, Global. But you did. That's your creativity. You and your wife's. Michael says, take care, Laradox. Let's see. Marie says, I'm going to head out. Bye. Bye, Marie. Thanks for coming in again. Michael says, I agree. Glad you guys are connected. Sample says it helps being at peace. It does. It does. Burpee support. Gives more burpee support. Sample says it's not just the words of your intention that creates attraction. It's the energy of the vibration of the intent that carves the path to your destiny. Well said. Let's see. Oh, yep, I forgot. I forgot about that. Sniper says, note, Laradox won the gift membership, Eric. I do remember now. Global says, yes, said leave. You know what? I just figured something out. Global says, yes, said leave YouTube, $5 video minimum, 10 uploads a week, guaranteed unless it hits mad numbers. Then we get paid more. Nice. So what's it going to be, Global? Man, I would miss you on YouTube. I don't go to TikTok, not because of any political reasons, not because of any fear of being on TikTok, just because you know, I feel like I'm just getting a little tiny established on YouTube. I keep my social media to the bare minimum. I mean, I do have Instagram, I do have Facebook. Facebook is for friends, chatting with people. Instagram was to post photos of my pancakes. Yep, I remember now, Sniper. Thanks for reminding me. Man, that's pretty good though. That's, $50 a week. And if the numbers hit big, and I hear that's entirely possible on, and yours is so unique. I bet it would be big on TikTok. Global says, I said no, as me and my wife don't have social media, no Facebook, Snapchat. It gave us 3 children and 8-year healthier relationship with no arguing. Nice. That's how to do it. Due to social media, folks. Danny says, bless you, Yogi. Bless you too, Danny. So, Danny, I didn't see if you replied. How much snow did you get? Or did you reply? We got some more hashtag burpee support. Just a cow doing burpees in the basement says, yo, Yogi. And a moo moo. Well, moo moo to you, my friend. Moo moo is also a Hawaiian dress, in case you guys didn't know it. And it was big by housewives in the 70s. How do I know this? Not because I was a housewife in the 70s, but because my mom, who was a housewife in the 70s, had a moo that she received as a gift from my great aunt, who traveled to Hawaii like once a year. She would go. Stephen says, follow me global. I've subbed again. Just checked. YouTube has been unsubbing for some reasons unknown. Yeah, YouTube's funny that way. Skit says, I'm more cow than just the cow. Prove it. We need to have a cow off. We need to have a moo off. I don't know. It's pretty convincing there, Skits. We get a moo moo and a moo. Skit says, don't make me have a moo off. Nope, I think it's called for. Global says, Sniper, thanks, brother. Sub back. Nice, guys. I don't know if that F is necessary. Moof. Hey, silly Jim Rat, how are you? Seppi says, I'm loving your energy. Essex lad here. Love my British friends. Michael says, I heard that moo off. Let's go. Are you in, Michael? See if he's got a moo in him too. Just a cow says, man, that's all the O's. That's a big moo. I don't know, Skits. Skits, you might have been outmooed. He didn't think it could be done. My money was on Skits, but I think he was outmooed. Skits says, hey, Jim Rat, hope you're well, buddy. Sniper said, heard. Michael said, heard was word. Play Yogi. Yep. I heard the moo off. Let's go. I got it. I didn't get it at first. Well, I missed it at first. Skit says outmoved. It was bound to happen. I mean, you just had a birthday. The prime mooing days are over. I'm sorry to have to say that. I'm sorry to have to be the one to say that. Jim Rat says, thanks, Skits. You as well. So we're going to wrap things up in just a minute, guys. I will save the breath work for tomorrow. We got the definitive moo. There's no more room for any moves at all. 0 moves. Gleb was laughing. Let's see. Come see. We'll bring your channel up. Yeah, you got all kinds of new stuff up. It's a nice looking sandwich. And I'm a vegan. Hey, so you do a really good job with AI, Global. Skit says, no, right, I'm being serious. Make a short right now. Just a cow. Give me your best meal. Skit, so you going to do that too? Hey, Brad. Brad says, what is good legends? Welcome, my friend. Zipper says, a breed with 2 longer legs. They're called the lean beef. Is that I saw the package for that. Michael says, holy cow, that's a lot of O's. That's my favorite expression, by the way. If you guys get a holy cow from me, it is indeed the highest compliment that I have to offer someone. Did someone say Pelican Bay routine with a 40-pounder? You can only say that to so many people because there's only so many people crazy enough to say, huh, I'll do it. When's that coming up, Leo? Brad says, it occurred to me today that do not touch is probably the scariest thing a blind person can read. This is true. I never thought of that. It says, yeah, I'll do it too. I think we should see who has the best meal. Who's up for the challenge, guys? The great Jesse Yogi doing burpees. The great Jessica Cow in their basement doing burpees. Moo off. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I have a moo in me. I'm still recovering from when I yelled Raiders for the Burpee Reaper. Leo says, holy cow, with an actual cow. All right, what's it going to be, just a cow? Are you in? Are you going to make a short mooing? I might try. Theo says, before the month ends for sure. And what stays the 20th? So 10 days. That might be, man, that might be the biggest challenge yet. Moo, moo, moo. And one more moo. Gotta love a good moo. All right, guys, I gotta wrap things up. Appreciate you all hanging out with me. Remind me tomorrow, we will do the breath. I'm really excited about this. It sort of rhymes with moo. It is the VU breath with a wow thrown in. It might be, of what I've been learning, the most soothing thing that I've done. But I'm curious to see if it's going to be that way for you guys. It's good to okay. It's just a cow. Now we have a beat. That was funny, Skits. Skits says, much love, everyone. Hey, if you do a moo off video, make sure you tag everyone. It's Joe says, I missed this morning stream. Did you do the breathing session? I did not. Today was a kettlebell session, and it was rough. It did not go according to plan. Sometimes it doesn't. Kettlebells are always tough. But tomorrow is a burpee day, and I will be doing some kind of nasal breathing, something. Unless I decide to do 6 count. You can't do nasal breathing when you 6 count. Guess you could count it in your head, but then it's not really officially a 6 count. We get some moo love. Thank you, my friend. So again, make sure you tag, if you do decide to do one, tag everyone that you can remember in the chat. I'll see if I can work up the courage to do a moo for the great moo off. All right, with that said, guys, I'm going to go. Thanks everyone for joining me. Remind me again tomorrow, and we will do that breath. Just a cow doing burpees in the basement says to moo. All right, I'm going to hold you to it. I might be the first one because I might do it right when we go to bed, right before I go to bed. Kat says, Nama weird yogi, Nama weird to you. Hey, Kat, remind me about this breath tomorrow. I will do it just for you. I also want to do it for stats and for specs and for toy pups. So, hey, Specs, if you're around tomorrow, let me know. With that, guys, thank you. Nama weird to all my friends. I will see everyone tomorrow. I'll be around at 5 a.m. If anyone is not sleeping, you should be. If you need it, you definitely should be. All right. I'll see you guys. Take care.